Welcome to Financial Buzz Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker here at the New York Stock Exchange, bringing you a review of this week's stock market. Monday and Tuesday, both the Dow and the S&P 500 hit record highs as technology stocks made a comeback from last week's losses. On Tuesday, retail sales were disappointing at only 0.1% growth for April, down from 1.5% from the prior month. Analysts had predicted a gain of 0.4%. However, the NFIB Small Business Optimism Index rose to 95.2, the highest level since 2007. On Wednesday, the Dow and the S&P 500 succumbed to profit-taking and came off their record highs. The 10-year Treasury yield fell to 2.548%, below a key support level, raising fears of an economic slowdown. The Producer Price Index for April also had a much larger than expected jump of 0.6%, following the 0.5% boost from the previous month. On Thursday, the profit-taking continued when the 10-year Treasury yield fell further below 2.5% on weak manufacturing data. Industrial production for April showed a 0.6% decline month-to-month, following gains of 0.9% from the prior month. However, jobless claims for the week ending May 10th were 297,000, the lowest level since May of 2007. The Consumer Price Index came in at 0.3%, right at about expectations. On Friday, housing starts for April were up 13% compared to last month at 1.072 million units. Now let's take a look at some stocks. Walmart shares retreated more than 2.5% on Thursday after the world's largest retailer reported quarterly profit of $3.6 billion, or $1.11 per share on $115 billion in revenue, down significantly compared to the year-ago profit of $3.8 billion, or $1.14 per share. Walmart stated that the slump they experienced during their first quarter mostly stemmed from the harsh weather the U.S. experienced during the past winter. General Motors shares pulled back more than 2.5% midday Thursday after the company issued another recall for 2.7 million cars built over the past decade. This new set brings the total recalled vehicles this year to 11 million. GM is now on track to beat the previous record of annual recalled vehicles, currently at 11.8 million, set back in 2004. The company continues to deal with the repercussions from their defective ignition switches, which are linked to approximately 13 deaths. The X1 company, a global provider of 3D printing machines and printed products, plummeted more than 15% since the open of Thursday's trading after the company released extremely disappointing 2014 first quarter earnings. X1 reported revenues of $7.3 million with a loss of 38 cents per share, while analysts expected revenues of approximately $9.7 million with a loss of only 12 cents per share. Subsequently, due to X1's bleak earnings, other 3D companies such as VoxelJet and 3D Systems pulled back as well. Cisco Systems, the world's largest networking firm, gained more than 7% after the firm released their third quarter earnings for their 2014 fiscal year. The company reported revenues of $11.5 billion with 51 cents per share net income, which beat analyst estimates of $11.4 billion in revenues with net income of 48 cents per share. This is Financial Buzz Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker, and I'll see you again next week.